These pillars and fire hydrants in the middle of the bike lane aren't cool, but easily avoided. Oh, campfire. Smells nice. This is one of my favorite bike riding areas. I come here, I've been here dozens of times. This leads, I call this the long way. If you watched one of my videos where I was riding along here with my GoPro, this is the long way to get to the park I like to go to and the Tiyuguan. I like riding in this direction because it's all downhill and there's not a lot of traffic at the best of times. And right now there will be the odd motorcycle going by that is taking this as a shortcut when delivering food. But otherwise, now let's see if I can get hit by a car on this corner here. Good. Otherwise, the bicycle track here is very smooth. I'm not on it at the moment, which is why I sound funny. But yeah, pardon me. It's all downhill from this point for, I'd probably say, 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers. The apartments I live in are just on the other side of this area, so I can pedal 2 or 3 times and just keep rolling right along. It's kind of an interesting path. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Yeah, the front camera has a lot better light. I don't know if you call that aperture or what, but you can see things a lot more clearly. Yeah. See, there are some places in the world where you wouldn't want to be riding around at night in the dark with nobody around. There's no apartments on that side or businesses. There's the back of schools over here and a big ass construction site, but there's nobody around. Could be dangerous. This would be an area in Canada that would be homeless encampments, big time. But here it's just beautiful and quiet. Great place to go for a little bike ride or a little walk. Safe, secure, comfortable. I love it. I am just rolling right along here, barely touching the pedals. It's a little blue beauty. Considering I've already put 23 kilometers on one of these things in the afternoon, and now based on the route I just drove, I'd say I'm probably back up to about 10. So that's kind of cool. But I'm going to go to the other side of the street. Ooh, bumpy, bumpy. There we go. 19 seconds to load. Unless you're this guy and you're just going to go. But traffic could come around that corner anytime, so I tend to wait for the lights, not take my chances. There we go. And so now, here we just go to the middle of the street. You can see the light on the other side is still red. And you do want to sit right in the middle because a lot of these people coming this way will do a diao, which means U-turn. So I've got about, it says 8 seconds over there, but that's frozen. Because over there's a 30-second still turn lane. So even though nobody's turning, like I said, better safe than sorry. But we're getting back into civilization. There's some apartments, and at the moment I am making my way over to a nearby night market to see how that goes. These pillars and fire hydrants in the middle of the bike lane aren't cool, but easily avoided. We've got some kids here playing with some fireworks. Don't hurt yourself, kids. Oh, they've got dad with them. That's good. So that was just a big spark there. Yeah. 'Tis the season to take your kids out to the street and shoot firecrackers. And you pretty much have to do that here. You saw that I live, and pretty much everybody lives in really nice gated communities with security guards. Setting off fireworks in those places is a no-no, as it does disturb the tenants. So this is where you would come to do it. Wow, we're moving fast. Oncoming traffic. Look at it. Ain't all downhill. Like I said, heading to the park, it's a bit of a trudge because it's all uphill, but from this point, well, for the past 4 or 5 kilometers, it's been all downhill. It's glorious. All right. My home is straight ahead that way. So, of course, I'm going to head in the opposite direction. Because why not? It's 9 o'clock at night. I got nowhere to be. Now, this is Saturday night. The area I'm heading to would typically be very, very busy with street vendors and people and dancers and things like that. However, it is almost Chinese New Year, so there will be a lot less people. People always seem to like to walk on the bike path and make us drive our bikes on the bumpy brick path, but nothing you can do about it. Let's see if these people will help a brother out here. All right. Right onto the bike path, of course. There we go. Lots of little shops, restaurants, hardware, sports stores, hair salons, so many hair salons. Those aren't gunshots, by the way. This isn't Toronto. Those are people shooting off fireworks. Firecrackers. Nice. One nice thing about living out here now in the complex we're in is there's a lot less people and it's not so tightly knit. Whereas in the past, we lived right in the core of Shenzhen and it was very, very busy. And as such, they were just, during this time of year, it sounded like you lived in a war zone because there were so many firecrackers and so many explosions all the time that it could get maddening. It really did sound like people were shooting each other a lot. All right, I'm going to ride to the end of this street and then I'm going to give up the little Zixingche and go for a walk on the other side and show you what I got over there. This is one of my nicer, more favorite areas to come and walk through. The wife likes to come over here shopping in the little markets. Inside here is a wet market, which is really freaking cool. I have made a video about that. Maybe I'll make another one. Let's see if I can scoot down here. I'm doing actually way better than I expected, considering I've been doing all this riding one-handed. Look at all these blue beauties. Woohoo! So many people out of town that these poor little public bicyclists just aren't getting any love. Oh well, I'm going to stop recording now and I'll record again once I'm walking down the street on the other side. And then once I get to the end of that street, I'll pick up another public bike and ride that home.